Hey everyone, how are you all? I hope you all are doing fine. This is Sheetal and I make plants related, health related and a few DIY videos on my channel. Welcome to my channel. So let's start today's topic. Today I am here with my current top 10 favorite top favorite plants at this moment, okay? So let's start. I guess I have introduced you guys with this cute little new addition, and this is Hoya Hindu Rope. I have introduced you all in previous videos with this plant. I just love this plant and this is the first one in my top 10 current favorite list. This is really pretty. It has such a beautiful succulent like thick leaves and it's very low maintenance plant, let me tell you, because I don't have to water it much. I don't water it until and unless its leaves become soft and they start getting wrinkles behind them. I don't water them till then. If you overwater this plant, it might die. So always check its soil, and even if soil is dry and still leaves are firm and hard and they are not getting any wrinkles on back side of them, then please don't water it. Wait for that stage and then only water it, and while watering, soak it well and then drain out the water and then keep it back. Let's see when it shoots new growth. So this is my first plant, my first favorite plant. Okay, so next one is this. Can you see this? This is Philodendron Brazil. Can you see the pattern on its leaves? Look at that pattern. It's so beautiful and each and every leaf has different pattern on it, if you can see. And from everywhere I can see new growth. If you see, here see, new leaf is coming. Then over here, another leaf is coming over here. Then I have this smaller plant over here and let me check if I can show. This smaller plant is here and this one is also getting new growth, if you can see, I don't know. So that's Philodendron Brazil, and I always water it when it's completely dry. Its soil becomes completely dry because it doesn't like sitting in a soggy soil, in wet soil. So always check its soil before watering it. Let it dry out completely, then only water this plant. Can you see? It's so beautiful. Can you see? So that's my Philodendron Brazil. I'll just keep them behind. Those are done. I'll keep them behind back of me. You can stay here for now. Let's move on to the other favorite, and that is Zamioculcas zamiifolia. This is my favorite. I have made a video about it, its plant, its care and everything. I have made it in my earlier videos. You might find it. I'll share the link over here. You can just go and check the video. And I just love this plant. Again, this is a low maintenance plant. It doesn't ask for more fertilizer. It doesn't want any humidity. And you don't have to water it also. I water it like once a month and it's doing fine. And while watering, I give it water soluble feed also. And when I made the video, actually it was in smaller planter. Now I have repotted it in bigger one. It was in smaller planter, and while repotting, that planter was filled and it became root bound. So I repotted it, and while repotting I divided this plant. So I have two ZZs now, and I divided it. And another thing, If you see my previous video, this new growth wasn't there. Only 1, 2, 3, 4 and this smaller one 5. These were there, and after that it showed this new growth, and you can see it has grown taller than any other branch of it. So it's doing nice, it's doing fine. It doesn't need water. Seriously, trust me, I water it once a month. Sometimes it goes more than that. Okay, so it's really low maintenance plant, and it's really hardy, beautiful. I just love its finished leaves. If you can see the finish on its leaves, so beautiful, lush green. There is something lush green color and really pretty. You should get one for your home too. It's really beautiful. I just love it. So this is the third plant in my current top 10 list. You go here. It doesn't need much light also. It can grow in very low light condition. Then my next is this snake plant, commonly known as mother-in-law's tongue or Sansevieria is its scientific name. So actually this snake plant, I didn't buy it. It's a gift from a friend. She gifted it to me, and I'm having it with me now. So I have made a video about this also, about its care and propagation. In that I showed by leaf cutting. I cut this leaf, and with the leaf cutting I propagated this plant, and it worked. So I have potted it in another planter. I did that in that video only. You can see the link, you can find the video over here. I'll put the link. So, and when I made the video, trust me, this pup, it's like 1 month back I made the video, and this was like, it was just little bit visible. Okay, and now you can see how much taller it has grown. It has grown as tall as its mama plant. So I'm super happy. They say it's a slow grower, but I find it's growing nicely. I like its speed. Yeah, it shoots new leaves very slow. If you can see, there is this smaller leaf coming over here. This smaller leaf is coming. It doesn't shoot new leaves that fast, but about this new pup, it grew very fast for me. And again, I don't water it literally like 2 months. I water it once in 2 months, and I don't feed it much. It's doing fine. Actually, as I said, it's a gift from a friend, and she potted it in a planter which doesn't have drainage hole. So I water it really less, and even though I water it, I just take it out. I just flip the planter and take out the extra water and keep it. Anyway, snake plants, they don't need much water. So it's doing fine. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4th plant. So let's move on to the next plant. This planter is so big. I'll just take out the plant from it and I'll show you. So this is also my recent purchase. I have made the review video of this plant. I ordered this plant online from one of the local nursery from Pune, and it's doing fine. Yes, if you can see, yeah, it's a fiddle-leaf pink. I don't think anybody needs introduction for this plant. So can you see the new growth it's giving? It's shooting new growth. Yes, here it is. Here, new leaf will come out of it. It's doing nice, and I can see a few roots coming out now. So soon, maybe in another 1 month, I'll have to repot it because it's getting root bound. Roots are coming out from the pot, and this is really good plant. Again, low maintenance. I water it like once in 3 weeks. It doesn't ask for much water, and whenever I water it, I feed it. So it's doing nice. And if you want to see that review video, I'll put the link over here. You can just click on the link and you can watch the video. So this is my FLF, so beautiful. I'll just keep it away. So let's move on to the next plant, and that's the sixth one. Oh my god, I'm completely lost in this plant. It's so big, don't you think? It's really big. So this is my Chinese evergreen silver queen, and I'm having this for past 1 year, and this time it has given some blooms with it. I have made a quick shot about its blooms. If you can see, this is the last bloom of it. I'll show you, wait, I'll show you. Side. This is the last bloom and it's closing now, and I'm planning on saving the seeds, so I haven't cut off the blooms. I'm just waiting to create seeds. Let's hope it gives me few seeds. Oh my god, I have to just flip myself here and here to be visible on the camera. Can you see the size of leaf? Sometimes, when I look at this plant, I feel like I'm sitting in some tropical region. It gives that feel, and it looks really beautiful. It reminds me of all my, beach vacations. It gives me that feeling. I don't know why, but whenever I look at it, it gives me the feel of sitting on a beach, and it's so beautiful. I just love it. Can you see the length of this? Almost of this arm length. So I'm super happy with this plant. And yeah, Chinese evergreen aglaonemas, they don't need much of a water. So whenever I find its soil, dry, then only. Actually, I never repotted this plant. It's been a year and I haven't repotted it, and it's in its nursery pot only, and that nursery person, he planted it in clay soil, but still it's doing fine in this soil also. It doesn't complain. I keep on feeding it on time, and another thing, I water it only when its soil is dry. It's clayey, so it dries out faster. Clay soil dries out faster. It's my experience. It dries out faster. So whenever I find it dry, I think it's dried now, so I'll have to water it. Maybe tomorrow I'll water it. So whenever it dried, I water it. So that's my aglaonema or Chinese evergreen silver bay. So this was what's the number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth plant. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. Look at that. Can you see? Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? See the pattern on its leaves it has. And look at the leaf. One leaf can cover my whole face. It's as big as my face. It's so pretty. If you can see the pattern, as if nature has painted the leaves, they are so beautiful. I can see one twisted up leaf. I'll just chop it off later on. So this is my Calathea medaillon. I just love this plant. I have watered it in terracotta, so it dries out faster. So I have to water it every 3-4 days. Okay, 3-4 days I water it, and once in 3 weeks I feed it. It's doing fine. Yeah, only thing is never water your calatheas or any prayer plant with tap water, because they are very much sensitive to chlorine, and if you water them with tap water, you will get burnt tips. I might have on some leaves. It's not because of the tap water, okay? I always give them filtered water, because distilled water here, it's pretty costly, and I can't buy distilled water for my plants to water. I have prayer plants, and for those many plants I can't buy distilled water. so I prefer giving them filtered water, and when it was raining I used to give them rainwater. Rainwater is the best, but you can't get it whole year, so whenever it rains try to give it a rainwater, and if it's not possible to arrange rainwater then go for filtered water. Don't give them tap water. And yes, if you want to give them tap water, then let that water sit for around 24 hours. They say chlorine evaporates, but I didn't find any difference, so I don't think chlorine evaporates like that, so I prefer giving them filtered water, and they are doing fine. All my prayer plants are doing fine. So I can't see that much of crisped up leaves, and they need humidity. They love high humidity. So that's my Calathea Medlian. Can you see the new leaf? It's unfurled recently, and if you can see over here, another new leaf is coming. So that's the plant number 7. Yes, 7. Next, my Monstera deliciosa. Yeah, I just love this plant, and recently I have shared its repotting video. Link is here. I have shared its repotting video. I have repotted this plant with you all. So this is my Monstera deliciosa, and I just love this plant. I got this plant quite a long time back, and that time the leaves were of this size, and now it shooted new growth. This is the complete new growth. These 3 leaves, it's complete new when it came to me. They grew that time, and as you can see, this is the recent new leaf. If you can see the difference in camera, yeah, you can see it. See, this is the new one. This has unfurled recently. So that's my Monstera deliciosa. It needs water when its soil is dry. I'm a heavy waterer, so I always, these days I'm preferring terracotta pots because they dry out soil faster, and it keeps my plant happy, and they don't let the roots rot. So I have planted this also in terracotta. Earlier it was in its nursery pot, and now it became root bound. After that only I repotted it. I never repot plants immediately as soon as I get them from nursery. So, and it's doing fine after repotting also. So that's my Monstera deliciosa. If you can see its leaves, this one again, it can cover my whole face. New one also it can cover, and new leaves are coming with the pattern on them, cut leaf pattern, broken leaf pattern on them. It's coming like that only. These are the old leaves which are not with the broken pattern. So this is the plant number 8, Monstera deliciosa. So next, let's move on to the next plant. I think, yes. That's my plant number 9, Peperomia. I don't know its complete scientific name. I don't remember this name. Maybe I'll put it here, scientific name of it. And I just love this plant. It's so beautiful. It's perfect decorative piece for your desk. Maybe in your office desk you can keep this plant, and it's a very low maintenance plant. You don't have to water it much. Just check its soil before watering it. If it is completely dry, then only water this plant, because it doesn't like sitting in wet soil. It's one of the plant from succulent family. If you can see its leaves, they are very hard and thick. They have stored a lot of water in them. So water only when the soil is completely dry. I have potted this one also in terracotta, because it needs less water and terracotta helps it dry out faster. So I water it like once in 2 weeks because it dries faster. Trust me, it dries faster. And again, I always prefer smaller pots until and unless plant goes root bound. So, and whenever it goes root bound, then also I repot it little bit bigger pot. Not this from this pot. I'm not going to plant it in this. From this, I'm not going to plant it in this big. I'll go for little bit bigger, and I guess I'll have to repot it sooner because it's growing faster. If you can see, see. This is the new leaf it has got, and one more small baby leaf is coming. I'll try to find it and show it to you. Let me check. Where is it? Yes, it's here. But I doubt if it will be visible on camera. No, I can't see it. It's over here. It's very small, tiny leaf. Just now I got. So this is my plant number 9, and last in my top 10 list, it's very recent purchase. This, ta-da! This one, poinsettia. I just love its color. It's so bright and beautiful. It's very pretty. I got it for Christmas decoration. My daughter loves to decorate Christmas tree for Christmas. So I thought, why not decorate with live decorative items like this? And this is perfect for Christmas decoration. It will give great combination of green and red. So I got this, and this is my one of the top 10 favorite plants. And isn't it pretty? Look at the color it has. Such a bright red it is. It's so bright red. It has such a bright red color. Only thing is, don't keep it in bright light, because as soon as it gets bright light, it starts its photosynthesis. This leaf, it's half red and half green. It's turning green now because I got it from nursery very recently, like over this weekend only I got it. Nursery in greenhouse, they maintain the perfect light condition for them, and when I got it home, I keep it aside for like 1 or 2 days, and there it got little bit of light and it started this thing. It started turning red into green, and I don't want that. I want it to stay red till at least until Christmas, right? Because I got it for Christmas decoration. So let's hope it stays red. And same, it doesn't need much of a water. You have to water it once its soil dries out. So it's fine. It's doing nice. So friends, these are my top 10 current favorite, not all time favorite, current favorite plants. Seriously. But let me tell you, this is going to be my favorite all the time. This is going to stay in my list, each and every top 10 list at any time. I'm whispering because I don't want others to hear that. So these are my top 10 favorite plants, current favorite plants. I hope you liked my today's video. So if you like it, don't forget to subscribe and click on the bell icon too, so that you will get notified with my new videos, new updates. So keep on watching, keep on listening to my bug. Thank you so much. See you next time. Bye.